Good afternoon, D&D TikTok and barbecue TikTok and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Barbecue. Let's get it done. It's been a fun week so far. Let's go ahead and dig in this mini barbecue and see what we're rolling today. And today we're using our Blood Spatter Mayhem dice. As always, this series is inspired by the popular Roll for Sandwich series by AdventuresinAardia. The dice have been tossed, and now it's time to roll for meat. 2, chicken. Alright, let's see what type of chicken we're making today. 1, we're making a whole chicken. Alright, we got a 3-pound chicken we got to prep up. Oh my God! There it is. Now that our prep work is done, we're going to go ahead and spatchcock this chicken. That involves removing the spine. Once the spine is removed, we've got to flatten it out. This speeds up the cooking process. And of course, we've got to crack that sternum like a knuckle. We're going to lay this nice and flat so we can get it onto our wire rack. And before we do that, let's go ahead and roll for binder. 7, we got steak sauce. Me, I'm not partial to steak sauce, but if I use it, I'll grab an A1. We're going to go ahead and coat both sides with the steak sauce. This will add some savory notes. While that's resting for 5 minutes, let's go ahead and roll for rubs. 10, Boar's Night Out, and 14, Meat Church. The only one I have left is the White Lightning Double Garlic Seasoning. We're going to coat the inside and the outside. Then, let it rest for 15 minutes. Let's go ahead and roll Meat Church. 9, we got the Blanco. This is really funny. We actually used this on our chicken wings a couple weeks ago. That episode was a different one for sure. Same routine, we're going to coat both sides, then let it rest for 15 minutes. While it's resting, we're going to go ahead and roll for wood. 1, we got applewood. And of course, let's roll for char griller. Here we go. 8, we got Big Red. Alright, you guys, you know the grill. We're smoking on Big Red, the char griller Gravity 980, until we hit 175 internal at the thigh. And of course, we smoked this at 250 degrees. She looks pretty. I'm pretty happy with that skin. Alright, let's go ahead and roll some Wild Magic. 13, we got a street corn taco. Street corn is so good. Of course, we have to toast the tortilla, then add a little bit of that chicken. I love Mexican street corn, but we're not going to put the cilantro on it because I think it's gross. Alright, let's click those tongs. It's time for the D20 sauce roll. Chocolate shell.
Why? Doesn't anyone love me?
I knew we were having it good for a bit. Of course, the dice had to break that trend. We're putting on that chocolate sauce, then transferring it to a plate, then putting it into a freezer for 5 minutes. I'm so mad right now. We got our taco out, and that chocolate is definitely harder. So, there's only one thing left to do. Let's go ahead and fold this like a taco, and figure out how it tastes. Who knows? It could be good, but there's only one way to find out. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not good by any means. The chocolate is pairing with some of these things, and it's adding some different types of flavors. It got that smokiness of the chicken, and that street corn dip is really, really good. But the chocolate just completely offsets everything. But it's definitely edible. I'm just not going to be happy about it. Of course, we got to try it on its own. Without the chocolate, this is easily one of my favorite tacos. It's simple, delicious, and I definitely go back for seconds. I'm sure cilantro would take it to another level, but I don't want my taco to taste like soap. I don't know what to say. Overall, not too happy about it, but we manage. So for this taco, we're going to give it a 6.9 out of 10, and we're going to call this the Wonka Street Cuisine. And just like that, folks, that's episode 115. Be sure to like, follow, share, and subscribe, and check us out on YouTube. And as always, we'll see you guys at the next barbecue.